Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
When I saw her, it was a sigh of relief, but it was almost like, oh, I can't believe you, but I was so happy.
A missing girl is safe tonight after an hours-long search in Roanoke, the community-wide effort that ended in one woman's car.
But first, we're following breaking news tonight after the report of allegations of racism at VMI gets released. We're working for you to break down the findings as reaction pours in from state leaders and alumni. Thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Lindsay Ward.
I'm John Carlin. That new report finds systemic racism and sexism at Virginia Military Institutes.
Today, the independent investigation ordered by Governor Northam's office came to a close. 10 News reporter Annie Schroeder is working for you, breaking down what's in it as state leaders discuss where the institute goes from here. Annie?
Yeah, well, John and Lindsay, state leaders are saying tonight they will hold VMI accountable and that they will have to be responsible to address some of the things in the report, including things like addressing diversity in the Corps of Cadet and allegations of racism and sexism on post.
A report months in the making highlighting shocking accusations at Virginia Military Institute. Late last year, Governor Ralph Northam ordered the $1 million investigation after claims of relentless racism at the state's oldest military school. In the report released late Tuesday, investigators described in detail that racial slurs and jokes are not uncommon on post, and VMI's approach to the use of racial slurs or racist comments is insufficient. According to the report, 42% of African American cadets responded that they are discriminated against, quote, a lot at VMI, compared to only 4% of Caucasian cadets who feel that way. Comparatively on gender, many respondents, including men, stated that VMI's gender equality issues are worse than its racial equity issues. In the survey, 14% of female cadets reported being sexually assaulted at VMI, while 63% said a fellow cadet told them that he or she was a victim of sexual assault. State leaders, including Governor Northam, responded to the report, saying in part, while VMI has taken incremental steps forward since this review began, much more is needed. The question is whether VMI is willing to acknowledge this reality. The Commonwealth will study this report carefully and then take appropriate action. VMI would be wise to do so as well. VMI is an agency of state government, and we will hold it accountable. VMI says it has nearly doubled its enrollment for cadets of color in recent years and improved its female cadet graduation rate by almost 15%.
Now, VMI's Board of Visitors says it's still reviewing the findings of the report, but it believes in the current direction of Major General Cedric Wins. In the newsroom tonight, Annie Schroeder, 10 News, working for you.
And a little girl is back with her family tonight after an hours-long search in Roanoke. We've been working for you to keep you updated throughout the day, and 10 News reporter Lindsay Kennett joins us live tonight from right there where the girl was found. Lindsay, that's not too far from the girl's home, right?
It's only about a half mile away, but for this little 8-year-old girl to make the entire journey on foot, alone in the dark, and end up right here in this car, her dad tells me he is lucky to have her home safe and sound. That little girl, Cecilia Cece Patterson, has autism, and that's why her family, friends, and police were even more worried about her safety. She ran away from her home on Florida Ave Northwest last night around 11. Police, first responders, and neighbors spent hours searching for her until finally a woman found her in the back of her car a half mile away from home. That woman and Cece's dad tell me they are overwhelmed with relief.
I feel pretty, glad I did find her and, happy that the parents got her back. I'm pretty sure they were devastated.
Everybody did a good job. I congratulate everybody. You know what I mean? Just the whole community. I'm just thankful and I'm blessed that she was found.
To make sure that Cece never gets lost again, she was enrolled in Roanoke City Police Department's Project Lifesaver. Basically, Cece will wear an ankle bracelet that you can see here in this photo, and if she ever gets lost, police can track the signal it transmits. Reporting live in Roanoke, I'm Lindsay Kennett, 10 News, working for you.
The man accused of causing this damage to the Old Bedford Middle School by allegedly setting it on fire was back in court today. Daniel Flint faces 2 felony charges for arson and burglary. We were told he was originally set to plead guilty, but instead the defense requested another mental health evaluation. The Commonwealth's attorney says there's a new law that allows for additional mental health evidence.
Specifically, one of those things is autism and how it might impact an individual's actions and how the court should take that into consideration for both that adjudication and dispositional phase.
The reevaluation is set for September. There will be a review hearing after that.
Man is dead tonight after an early morning shooting in Amherst County. We'll show you the scene here near Sprouse Drive and Jeffrey Loop. That's just off of South Amherst Highway. Right now, details are limited, and we are working to learn more. Over in Lynchburg, a man is dead and a woman hurt after a shooting on Fort Avenue. Police have arrested this man, 22-year-old Devin Wooding. He faces a slew of charges, including those for leading police on a chase. While the department says this is an isolated domestic violence situation, it does mark the city's 6th homicide this year.
We are going to continue our intelligence-led policing. We're going to look at all avenues to ensure that we're addressing this violent crime, and we're working with our residents to make sure that they feel safe and, they feel like they can go walk around in our community and not be scared.
Today, the city announced no charges will be filed in connection to Sunday's deadly shooting on York Street.
Turning now to your weather, a sunny start to the day has turned mainly cloudy for most of us. And while we won't see any storms tonight, we are looking at a chance for a few tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich joins us now. So, Jeff, we still need the rain.
We do, and we're going to get some. I think Thursday is going to be the most active weather day this week with showers and thunderstorms likely, and some of those storms on Thursday could really pack a punch. But this evening, we're very quiet. Temperatures at 7 on average, middle 70s, falling to near 70 by around 10 overall. Looks like tonight we're going to have variably cloudy skies and going to be pretty comfortable throughout the course of the evening. There might be 1 or 2 little sprinkles along our border counties with West Virginia. Maybe a sprinkle in Allegheny County, maybe a sprinkle in Wythe County, but the air is still dry, so this might actually be false echoes. But regardless, if there is a stray shower around, it would be into our westernmost counties, and it's not adding up to much. On Wednesday, temperatures start out in the 50s and low to mid 60s with highs tomorrow around 80. We're going to be dry in the morning, better chances for some spotty showers and a couple of thunderstorms after, say, 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now, as we look ahead to next week, we are looking at summer heat becoming likely, so it's going to turn hot here as we head into next week. And then it looks like as we look at precipitation, typical daytime hit or miss thunder showers will be possible, not only this weekend, but into much of next week as well, with the real wet weather staying to the south and to the west of us. Lindsay.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Well, memories at risk of being forgotten, reunited with their rightful owner.
It was a decade of my life that was on there. It was just so wonderful.
This is an amazing story. We will tell you what one rescue diver found at the bottom of Clater Lake, changing that woman's life forever. A family tradition is coming back to Roanoke. Registration open for the Drumstick Dash, and this year you can race in person again. The event that lets you move your feet so others can eat will also offer an online option as well, but the race's director says the run goes far beyond just one day.
As a community, we all see the Drumstick Dash and we say, oh, what a nice race downtown. But that race downtown converts to meals. That race downtown converts to sustainable housing, to sustainable recovery, to sustainable services that the rescue mission offers on a daily basis.
I can't wait to see everybody out there. They're expecting between 10 and 12,000 people. It costs $25 to run and $15 to walk.
And we're just a few days away from our area's first Ironman race. We've been talking about it for a while, and while there are a lot of fun things to look forward to, there will also be some park and road closures you need to know about. Starting on Thursday, Carvin's Cove Reservoir will be closed. The Roanoke Valley section of the Blue Ridge Parkway will be shut down starting Saturday evening. There are also several rolling road closures in Roanoke City and County, Botetourt County, and the towns of Buchanan and Benton. Everything will be back open by Monday. A missing camera with a decade's worth of photos discovered at the bottom of a local lake. How it was found and the special memories it brought back for the owner.
And you are looking at a live picture from our Roanoke Blacksburg Airport Skycam. Had sunshine this morning and then we clouded up this afternoon. But look, now we're seeing some more breaks of sunshine. There's some haze out there as well. We'll let you know, though, when we're going to have a better chance for showers and thunderstorms all across the region coming up.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, one woman lost 300,000 of them nearly a decade ago. They were all in her camera sitting at the bottom of Claytor Lake.
But during a rescue training mission, a Blacksburg diver found it, changing that woman's life forever. New at 6 tonight, 10 News reporter Alexis Davila takes us through the decade of photos that found their way home.
Strapping on her fins and adjusting her oxygen tank, Lily Potts plunged into Claytor Lake for water rescue training. Strapped to a line, Potts swam through the murky water and spotted something 5 feet away from the dock. A camera covered in algae.
I picked it up, we brought it, we opened it up, and the SD card was still in it. And I had a friend who then took it and cleaned it up.
Despite the camera being submerged underwater for years, photos dating as far as 2006 were still intact.
Oh my gosh, there's 300 pictures on this SD card. I was pretty amazed.
After posting on Facebook, Potts finally found the owner, Brenda Dalton. Memories of date nights with her husband, her daughter's wedding, even the birth of her grandson were all restored.
And to be able to have all these pictures and have someone do something so nice to find me, I was just, that you just have, the meaning is more than I can express in words.
She remembers the devastating moment of losing her camera 8 years ago.
It's gone. It's just gone forever. And it isn't forever.
She dropped the camera on a fishing trip with her husband and grandson.
Oh, it was horrid. Oh, I cried. I know I cried for an hour just thinking about all the pictures that were on it. I'm crying now.
Finding phones, wallets, tools, and cameras all the time in the water, Technical Rescue Coordinator Bob Barnes offers some advice.
If you've got a camera, take a picture with your contact information on it, and that makes it a lot easier for us to get it back to you.
Now, Brenda plans to create an album of her restored memories. At Claytor Lake, Alexis Davila, 10 News, working for you.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
For us right now, we are dry. There might be a stray sprinkle into our westernmost counties, but without question, the bulk of the organized rain and thunderstorms out west of us, extending really from Cincinnati south into Memphis south into areas, say, near New Orleans. That's our next weather maker. That's what's going to bring us a few thunder showers tomorrow and a much better shot to get wet on Thursday. So for tonight, clouds build back in. We're seeing some sunshine out there right now, but we're going to turn mostly cloudy later tonight. I don't anticipate seeing as much sunshine on Wednesday. A few breaks here or there, but we're mainly cloudy on Wednesday. Morning hours dry, but as we head into the afternoon, we're going to, I think, have a better chance for some spotty showers and maybe even a stray storm. That chance for some hit or miss activity will linger into Wednesday night, okay? Sometimes when the sun goes down, we automatically kind of see the rain showers end. That's not going to be the case tomorrow night. I think the rain showers may hold on in isolated areas as we head into tomorrow night as well. We are looking at more rain chances coming into play, though, as we head into Thursday. Thursday is going to be an active weather day for us because we're going to have a low pressure system and an associated front, if not getting close to us, moving right overhead. So what that means for us is a pretty intense day of some thunderstorms if indeed we see any breaks of sunshine. I love sunshine, but on a day like Thursday, you don't want to see much of it. Because if you do, that tends to destabilize the atmosphere. So if Thursday were to be overcast all day, that would be a good thing. Regardless, by Friday, a couple of rain chances may linger, but Friday actually we'll probably see a little more sunshine. And then Saturday's not looking like a bad day at all with a mix of sun and clouds in the forecast. Areas in yellow are under a slight risk for severe weather Thursday. Areas in green are in a marginal risk. So virtually everybody either under a level 1 or a level 2 threat for some severe weather on Thursday. Right now we're thinking that the main threat would be wind damage, heavy rain and thunder and lightning. Could be a couple of storms that produce hail. And while the threat is low, the threat for tornado on Thursday is not zero. So again, please stay weather aware on Thursday. All right, dew points right now fairly tolerable. We've got those dew points in the middle 50s. However, dew points are going to go up as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Dew points may drop off a little bit here as we head into Friday, but Thursday is Not going to be incredibly hot, but it is going to be quite humid out there. Lots of stickiness in the atmosphere, if you will, on Thursday. 78 right now in Lynchburg, 77 in Roanoke, 80 in Danville, 70, though, cooler in Wytheville, Hillsville, and Galax. For tonight, we'll call it variably cloudy. We're looking at overnight lows in the mountains, 54 to 59 outside the mountains, 55 to 61. For tomorrow, more clouds around, a couple of showers and or a storm will be possible later in the day. Highs in the mountains, 70 to 78. Outside the mountains, 77 to 82. Your extended forecast showing an unsettled day Thursday, lesser chances for rain Friday. Saturday, Sunday, not looking too bad. Just maybe a couple of thunder showers come Sunday afternoon. Hit or miss activity, pop up in nature. We'll move back in as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week, with the heat being really on early next week as well. Appy.
All right, Jeff, we've got more postseason Diamond action to preview, including the Flames' return to baseball's big dance. And in Salem, a national championship trophy was earned on the Diamonds. Highlights post-game on the way. Sports is next.
Coming up tonight on 10 News at 7, a mission to educate the next generation. Meet the man living that out as he makes sure the sacrifice of the Bedford boys isn't forgotten. That and more tonight at 7.
As we told you earlier on 10 News at 5, Coach Justin Fuente has reinstated the Hokies safety, Devon Hunter, to the Virginia Tech football program, saying in part he has demonstrated remorse for his actions and understands the expectations on him going forward. Hunter was accused of felony assault but accepted a plea which dropped the charge to a misdemeanor. The NCAA Division III softball national title on the line in Salem today. Defending champion Texas Lutheran versus the Mighty Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan. The ODAC champs took game one, so they needed a win today to finish it off. Scoreless until the bottom of the second, 2 runners on. Skylar Olette grounded out to short, throw to the plate, not in time. Runners come across, 2-0 Bulldogs. They actually led 3-0. Marlins would try to rally, 2 runners on and set up Jessica Goldwyn with the bomb. That's going off the fence for a 2-run triple, and we had a 3-2 game. But Madison Glotsky was the winning run at the plate. She flied out to center. Texas Lutheran tied the series with a 3-2 win. So we line them up again tonight. Decisive game 3. Marlins offense was on fire, up 5-0 in the 4th. Julia Sinnott hitting one to third. Ariana Roll safe at the plate. Same inning with a runner on. Danielle Stewart lays the hammer down. 2-run blast. 8-0 lead for the ODAC champs. The Bulldogs answered with 1 run, then Roll shut the door on the comeback in the bottom of the 5th. A walk-off single, and Virginia Wesleyan wins its 3rd national title since 2017 with a 9-1 win.
We've had a tremendous amount of success here in the ODAC tournament. The ground staff's kind of like my second brothers and everything. They always take care of us. And, just to win it here in our home state, I think it's huge for us. Hell, we'll win it anywhere. It doesn't really matter where we win it, but to win it here in the Commonwealth is huge.
We felt a little robbed last year, and, I thought that we had all the potential in the world to do it, but it takes a lot to get here, and there's a lot of really, really great teams that we competed against.
All right, thanks, Appy.
Thank you, Appy.
And NBC Nightly News coming up next.
And we'll see you back here at 7.